All right, boys, we are officially back for Gaming Lab. We got St. Jude Championship this week. DFC, we cut down the top 10. Pretty big week, boys. How we doing?
Good, man. Coming in off a hot dub. Excited. Let's get it going. The Open was epic.
Mhm.
Victor Hovland, 5%. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, so good week. Coming off a high. Been a while. Safe to say I didn't watch the Wyndham Championship. So let's get into some golf.
Yeah, the island
Yeah.
life, right?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't watch that if somebody was glued.
So true.
So yeah.
How you doing, Paul?
I don't think I've actually watched golf since the Open, so I have absolutely no feel to how anyone is playing, and I actually kind of like that energy out of me. I
Right.
kind of like it. I feel like, just jumping back in, and a lot of times these things are just a complete crapshoot picking winners in the PJ Tour. So
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like that I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do.
For
I
sure.
still have
And
no
right,
idea what my picks are right now.
for sure. And there's guys like JT and some of the bigger guys who haven't even played. So it's like we're taking a break from the actual golf itself. They're taking a break too. So but to get back right into it with weather this week, we are in Memphis, Tennessee. Boys, it's been freaking hot down there. I'm not sure if you've been paying attention, but a lot of just rain, thunderstorms that go through. And as a matter of fact, it's got some sick thunderstorms going on right now. Just check the radar down there. So they're getting some soaked water. Um, Throughout the week. I'm just not really sure if thunderstorms will be around. It seems like it will, especially on Thursday. 50% chance of rain. And if I had to say consistency wise with the weather or with the temperatures, 86, 87, 80, 88 degrees all 4 days. So it's going to be steamy, could be humid down there. And, but should be a lot of fun, like
Oh, yeah.
Oklahoma, Tennessee, good track. South wind has been notorious for a lot of water balls since 2003, 5,989 balls in the water. So we should have some splashes this week for sure, but it's gonna be quite interesting. And with that, what do we think for a little daily fantasy highs and lows? What do we think, Brev?
Up high, man. I mean, yeah, shootout time, right? I mean, this is the PGA Tour's last ditch at ratings, so we got to have some birdies. No one can suck. So Scotty Scheffler, I like right off the top. I mean, Animal, great year, very due. Doesn't like Live. I like all the guys who hate Live, like take it personally. I like all of them this week. That's my target audience.
So Rory,
It's been working. I mean, look at it. It's been working. That's all I've got to say about it.
yeah,
But either way, yeah, I love Scotty, love Rory right there at the top. I know they're expensive, but definitely for a reason. Roy could shoot the course record easily also. So definitely that's what I like at the top. What about you, Paul?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how, with all the Cam Smith news coming out today or the last few days, how he plays. I feel like every TPC course is just comes down to like stroke gains approached and stroke gain putting. So I mean that's right up Cam Smith's alley in both aspects. And I mean keeping the ball in play, Cam Smith is fairly good at. I mean, so yeah, I guess if I were to pick a guy towards the top that I like, I mean I do like Scheffler and Rory, like you said, but I mean Matty Fitz is that up by the top? I
yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
this could be one. I
Yeah,
I see him getting back into the winning circle, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
9,800 on DK won a major for sure. 1,000% up top.
Yeah, and then I guess if we're looking down, like down the leaderboard here for a little value, like I don't know why, but Troy Merritt is kind of sticking out to me, way down there at 67.
I'm
Uh,
scrolling, Paul. It's taking a second.
so I mean, yeah, you can keep going,
Actually,
and I mean, what about Ricky Fowler here getting into this tournament on the number, the 125, which is
Yeah,
basically
it's
what, like
crazy.
half a shot or something throughout the whole PJ Tour season, or like a third of a shot, where just how the points are laid out and all that stuff. And I mean, he's been playing well recently too in the last few weeks. So, I mean, I don't know how the hell Nick Watney's in the field either, but that's we can move on.
we can move on.
Who do you like this week, TJ?
Yeah. Immediately just caught my eye at 10 grand. I can't believe John Rahm is priced at 10K for the longest time. And like, even when Scotty was taken off, like Rahm was still above him. And then like to disrespect Rom, to drop him five spots down the leaderboard, I just think it's so disrespectful. You can still,
blows. What do you
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I was gonna
I don't
say.
know. And now it's a
What has
tournament.
he done
Everybody's on the
recently?
line. I'm
He
sorry.
sucks.
I can't. I have to pick Rom this week. For 10,000 on.
I've been doing it all year. It hasn't been working. So
Well,
I really hope it does for you.
I haven't picked Rom. Oh, I picked Rom a couple of times. We can go back, but I'm picking Rom this week for sure. Like that Valley. Actually, no, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th down the list. I was wrong at 5th. Makes my case a little bit better.
Yeah, he's like 6th in the world now. He won like that Mexican Open or something earlier this year. I don't even know if he has any other top 10 finishes.
Yeah, he's been pretty bad. He
Check
can't
box.
putt. He can't putt.
In that
Still
year's
hit the ball.
He'll figure it out this week, and it's hot. He's gonna be sweating. He's got a little belly sweat going. He's gonna be lubed up. He'll be great for sure. But as a guy that I like lower, now we're in the playoffs. Now we talk about guys that just I don't know, kind of stick out when the going gets tough. I think I like Harry Varner again. This is a guy we see time and time again that just when you gotta shoot well and it's a tough tournament or we're playing for larger money, Harry Varner is a guy that lower end has done pretty well. So he snuck in there. And I think the guys that are above him, he shot better this year. And yeah, we'll see. He's at 7,400 though. So not too low, not Tony Merritt, but
I like Varner. I mean, if the driver's there for Varner, he'll do well. If he can't find a fairway, then he'll come in last. But that's, he's 7,300. So that's what it's about. I like all the way down there. I like Lucas Herbert, man, 6,900. Put on a clinic at the Open, coming T15. And I just, I think he's had a steady year too. And just, I mean, I'm looking for plays down there. And these playoff events, they're high scores. You got to have some stars and scrubs builds down there. So I'm looking at Herbert down there for sure. And back to my boy Noren too, who I've picked all year. I've just rode Noren's back. He's been great. And I like him as well. So there's value down there. There's a lot of it. Where this is major pricing now. It's the same format. So the pricing's really light. I mean, how can Colin Morikawa be 8,700? How's that possible? Who made that decision? That's
He's also plus 3,000 to win this tournament too, which I find some of the guys that are up there. I mean, Tony's got better odds.
Right.
Jordan Spieth. I mean, he hasn't played as great at golf this year. We'll kind of get into more of the bank account plays, but
I mean,
Colin's still good. We'll see. This is going to be a whole different round of golf. Like
Morikawa, he's good, but his last 4 starts, I think he was he finished in the top 5 at the U.S. Open, right? He was T5, I think. Yeah. But I think he didn't make the cut at the British. He didn't make the cut at, the Open. He didn't make the cut at the Scottish, and I think the Memorial, didn't he miss the cut too? So it was 3 of his last 4 starts, he's missed the cut. I mean,
tough little run.
I get there's the whole peaking for the U.S. Open and all that stuff, but you finished T5 there, and you got nothing else going for you. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe he's just not playing too well. That's why he's priced that low.
Right.
And that's probably why someone like a John Rahm too, that got priced a little bit lower than normal. But it's, remember, it's these types of weeks that maybe they are supposed to be priced lower, right? Reasonably. And you get that value, and that's when they do well, right? Like a John Rahm or Kyle lineup, you really want to take the low guys and put them in the same lineup and kind of go around that. I mean, you can finagle a pretty decent lineup that way. It's not a bad idea. But let's transition over to bank account plays. I know that's our bread and butter. We had a pretty good week back at the Open, if I can't recall. I personally didn't have one, but I think we had 4 or 5. We were pretty good. So, boys, what are we circling this week?
I guess I'll go first. I can send it.
Please.
I like Noren top 40 as one of them. Plus 120. I like that. And I also think Billy Horschel randomly shows up all the time during this time of year, all the time. And he plays well in the beginning FedEx events, not the later ones. So he's like a BMW guy, does really well there. I like Horschel top 10 plus 350, which is not that high for Billy Horschel. So I'm definitely a guy I'm staring down at DFC too. And last one, little sprinkle. but hole in ones minus 120. Yes. I didn't love it. I can't find any data on it. I'm thinking no at like plus 110 or plus 105, something like that. I'm thinking no hole in one this week because I don't know. It seems like they don't make them. So that's it. Let's get
There
it.
you go. Paulie?
All right. So I have a few winners. I have a first round or two first round leaders, but my only true banking counts are going to be Max Homa top 10, that's plus 450. I got Horschel top 20 plus 170. Those two there. And
Go Billy.
I know Mr. Fontaine could not join us today, this evening. He's on a little vacation. So his two bank accounts were Cam Young, top 10, plus 275, and Xander, top 10, plus 150. And honestly, I think I just said four winners right there. So I don't know about you guys.
I like that.
There you go.
I like it.
So for me, a little bit different than what DK is this week, just based upon pure value. Victor Hovland's been standing out to me for top 20. Thought he had a good performance that week at the Open. He's plus 150, so more Hovland there. And then I'm going to go with Tom Kim, also top 20. I'm going to ride Tommy. The kid is good. Plus, what is he? Plus 170. Easily could have gone to somebody like a Tony Finau, guys who are trending well. But I like to root for this guy. I don't want to pronounce his first name. I would absolutely butcher it, but Tom Kim. It's my boy. Plus 170. So
Tom Kim.
Yeah, for the people watching at home, I can rifle through the winners that I picked here. Horschel to win 50-1. Russell Henley to win 65-1. Jay Day to win 75-1. Yeah, I feel like he just putts like so well all the time, and he's going to give himself plenty of birdie ops. Two first round leaders. We're going back to the well with Russell Henley 50-1 and Corey Connors 50-1. I feel like we haven't said Corey Connors' name in a while on this gambling lab, and I think that scares me. I think we need to say his name because he's going to do something special, I feel like.
I love Corey Connors.
Yeah.
The fear of not picking him this week, for sure.
I just jinxed it. Shit.
Miscut or withdrawal, even worse.
I'm doing a first round leader too with you, Paul. Vic Hovland.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
I like Vic Hovland winning too, also.
Ooh. Love it. All right, boys. Last call. Any final bets you want to let the viewers hear?
We're back, man. Fucking go.
Back. DFC.
I'm coming for the DFC title, Paul. I'm coming for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Paulie's in at first. Trevin, I believe it's third. Cut down the top 10.
I've thrown my. I'm in neutral right now. I've been coasting. For
what place you coming for the Open, Paulie?
Couldn't even tell you.
Not good.
I thought it was in the top. Oh, I can bring it up.
It hurt me. Rory, I had Rory. I'm pretty sure, and that kind of brought me down a bit. Let's see. Can I go to DraftKings right now and pull this up as fast as I can?
Yeah.
I got it. Week 13.
Contests, history. Yeah, I have been struggling. Past 30 days.
Yeah. Side. That's tough.
Yeah.
Paul has had 3 weeks of not in the top 10, and that was one of the 3. So hopefully it's not trending that way. It's only been like every time you've gotten in the top 10 or gotten outside the top 10, you've always bounced back and gotten in the top 10.
I will say you guys made fun of me for this Lars pick, but you made the cut. He made the cut. So
give you a chance.
Yeah. And Dean Burmeister too was top 15. He was T11. Like how fantastic!
Yeah, Burmeister, that was crazy. I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
that was close.
Yeah. So you're welcome. I know I said his name on the
yes, you did
on the recording. So
you crushed that. I had to look when you wrote it in our group chat. I had to go look. I'm like, did he really do that? And then, sure enough, he's right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy
hell yeah!
That's crazy. Not
all
one
right,
TV coverage. Not one, by the way, Paul.
Hey, he's just lurking in the background, making birdies. Shoots like I think he was 11 under on the weekend or something. So I mean, whatever. He doesn't need the attention. He's just out there grinding away.
For sure. But all right, boys, we'll wrap this up here. Make sure listeners to like, subscribe, comment on us. Let us know how we did. Let us know what you think. And cheers, boys. Good luck this week.
Let's go.
Cheers.